Hello Internet, my name is Slowbro202, and this is another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is a match against Cursed, who is running a Greninja, Lilligant, Sylveon, Aegislash, Heracross, and Forretress. And my team is pretty much the same as normal, except that I have this brand new Dragonite that I just trained. I had a hidden ability Dratini sitting in my box for a few weeks, so I thought it was time to train it up and get it out there. So, Heracross seems to be the only Pokemon on her team that is capable of holding a Mega Stone. And I've got the Mega Garchomp. And I also noticed that four of her pokes are weak to Fire type attacks, which is convenient for me, considering my brand new Dragonite is packing the Fire Punch. So here we go. So she leads off with Forretress. Probably going to try and set up some entry hazards. While I lead off with the new Dragonite. So I get off the Dragon Dance, because I'm not really afraid of whatever they've got. I've got the multi-scale to resist it even if she's running something that hurts. She goes for the Gyro Ball, which isn't going to do much. And switches out into Greninja. And that boosted Fire Punch does a decent chunk. And I decided to stay in just to see what happens, and Greninja outspeeds me, so it's got to be wearing a scarf. And then she goes for the Dark Pulse, and I'm curious if that was a misclick, because I don't know, I don't see why. Yeah, and then she switches instead of just going for the Ice Beam. So it must be a scarf. Anyway, she switches Greninja out, and I actually decide to switch into Mienshao. Get the fake out. It's going to hurt Sylveon, and Sylveon is not particularly physically defensive. And Mienshao likes that poison jab. And Sylveon do not like that poison jab. So Sylveon's down. So I'm up. What is it? 6-5 now is the count. Okay. So, she goes into Aegislash, puts up the King Shield. I was just U-turning anyway, so that doesn't really bother me, except now I haven't switched this turn. Anyway, I'm going to switch this turn, and get some Regenerator Heal. Going to Slowbro. Now, this is a different Slowbro from the previous Slowbro. I decided I wanted one with better IVs, so this one has better IVs, but I didn't change the moveset yet, so normally I run Psychic, Flamethrower, Slack Off, and Scald. But this one has Yawn instead of Flamethrower, which is kind of inconvenient for this battle. But whatever. Get the Yawn on the Fortress. So I switch thinking she's going to switch, because you can avoid the sleep. Why not avoid the sleep? But she decides she'd rather get her rocks up. So, good night, Forretress. She's going to switch out, but I'm going for the Earthquake, and she has nothing that can... She's got nothing with Flying or Levitate, so it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a little bit. Lilligant is the Grass type and resists it, but that still does over half. And then the Dragon Claw is going to end it. I didn't know what kind of moveset Lilligant would have, so I was like Googling, like, oh, what does Lilligant do? But the answer here is nothing. So, anyway, Greninja comes back out. This time, I'm pretty sure she's not going to miss the Ice Beam, so I switch into Azumarill to take that, and then hopefully get some play rough damage out there. But, yeah, so the Ice Beam don't do nothing. So, she switches into Aegislash, And I probably could have predicted that, but whatever. The Play Rough doesn't do that much on Aegislash. The Waterfall does do a decent chunk. And I think I went for the Aqua Jet there, but he still outsped me. I'm not sure what my speed stat is on Azumarill. Anyway, so, that was interesting. That I thought was odd. All the Aegislash sets I've seen run leftovers, but she seems to be using the Life Orb. I don't know if that's a test or how she. I don't know. I haven't seen one used that way before, and I don't think it's the best because obviously you like to use that King Shield turn to get some leftovers heal. But she switches into Heracross after Aegislash goes down and gets the Moxie boost from killing Garchomp. And I switch into Ambipom, just going to get the fake out damage to finish it up. But she's going to decide to keep her Heracross alive and go into Forretress. Do get a little bit of fake out damage. Doesn't matter, it's holding leftovers. And then, seeing as Forretress is asleep, I'm going to switch back into Dragonite and try to set up a little bit. Honestly, I feel like I wasted way too much time trying to set up or just like trying to get used out of the Dragonite when I could have just fire punched away. Because it does have sturdy, so that's that. Wakes up, gets more entry hazards out with spikes, and fire punch. Gonna take it down to its sturdy. Just gonna get some gyro ball damage out. Just to whittle me down a little more. It's fine. And Forretress goes down. So she sends out Greninja. I don't want to lose Dragonite just yet. So I switch into Slowbro to take the Ice Beam, like a champ. And then here, like by now that I know it's got the Scarf and she's gonna switch, I should have just gone for the Scald. But instead I decided to go for the Yawn. I'm getting ahead of myself, but okay, so she switches out. Sends out Heracross. And instead of going for the Scald, I go for the Yawn, thinking, oh, let's put Greninja to sleep. Like it's gonna stay in when it can't do any damage to me. Could have had a dead Heracross, but no. No. She decides to Mega Evolve the Heracross finally. And that Mega Horn is gonna put Slowbro away. Poor little guy. Poor little guy. I haven't looked up Mega Heracross's base stats. I'm sure its attack stat is ridiculous. So here I'm just wasting time. I could have just fire punched it and gotten a move on, but again I decided to like roost up to my multi-scale and then try and get a dance off. I could have just obliterated it. Anyway. Stone Edge. Weakness policy's going off. Yeah. Look at all this attack power. For all that nothing of hit points to... Yeah, okay, good. So Heracross is dead. And she's down to her last Pokemon, which is Greninja. Just gonna leave Dragonite in because I've only got 2 Pokemon left, and they both have Fake Out. And one of them's Ambipom, which has Technician, and he's holding a Silk Scarf, so that stab Fake Out's gonna hurt a lot. And then whatever, yeah, hurts a lot. And then that remaining little chunk ain't gonna be no problem. Yep. Mienshao's got the Fake Out as well, and Greninja goes down. So the final count is Mienshao to nothing. It was a pretty close battle. It was very enjoyable. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like what you see. I have 3 subscribers now. Woo! And I'll see you next time.